What's up, YouTube? This is Big Mike. In this video, I want to ask you guys a question, man. Just something that comes to mind with the start of this NBA season. Even though it's 29 NBA teams, people tend to focus on two teams, man. The Golden State Warriors and Los Angeles Lakers. You know, it's a superstar league. The media is geared toward superstars. They talk about who they think people want to talk about, so they want to hear about. So, my question is about LeBron James. How do you think that he will fare health-wise this season? I think statistically he'll probably be solid, but given given the pace that he'll probably play this year, also given the fact that he may be, especially now that he's playing with Rondo, and James probably will play a little bit more off the ball this year than he's accustomed to. Do you think that the responsibility that he'll have this year, I think he's going to possibly shoot more than he has in the past. I mean, LeBron James has always been a scorer. I don't care what anybody says. You know, he's a scorer. But I'm tempted to think that he might shoot more this year than he has in the past. Another thing that I noticed about this team, too, as opposed to other teams that he's played on in the past, other Cavalier teams, those great Heat teams that he played with those 4 years he played in Miami. There's a lack of outside shooting with this team. So I'm wondering if James might set a career high this year in three-point attempts. He's an outside threat. Rondo has gotten better shooting from outside, but he's by no means a marksman from outside. We all know about Lonzo Ball. So anyway, but I'm digressing from the point here. One of the things I wonder about with LeBron James is this is his 16th season playing in the pros. And I've noticed that with a lot of the guys who are long tenured in the NBA, guys who play 19, 20, 21 years in the NBA or in professional basketball, it seems by their 16th season is when they tend to fall off, whether it's production or injuries. Kobe Bryant, of course, he came to the NBA in 1996. It was around 2012, I think, is when he had that Achilles injury. But even before the injury, I could see that Bryant was starting to slow down a little bit. So that's one instance. Kevin Garnett, of course, he came to the NBA in 1995. I noticed around 2010, well, I really want to say 2011, because he was injured 2009. But 2010, which would be 15 years, and definitely 2011, you could see that Garnett, this was after the injury that he had, was no longer the player that he once was. I'm trying to think of some other guys. Moses Malone came to the ABA in 1974. All right, last professional season, 94-95 with the San Antonio Spurs. Around 1990 is when we started seeing Malone go from being a dependable 20 and 11, 10 guy to being a guy who no longer could be an effective starter in the NBA and was now becoming a guy who was a journeyman and a guy who would contribute off the bench. Still a solid guy, player, but no longer a guy that can give you 21, 22, 11. You know, damn sure not the guy that could give you back in his prime 25 and 15, 30 and 17, you know. So that's why I mentioned that. Let me see, even Dirk Nowitzki came in, 98, 2013? Yeah. Wouldn't we all say about 2013, 14 is when we saw Dirk kind of fall off? So that's why I use that 16-year barometer. 15, 16-year barometer, I want to see if LeBron can buck that trend. Can he be more Karl Malone? Now, Karl Malone came to the NBA in 1985. Hell, 99, Karl Malone won the MVP. Even in 2000, 2001, 2002, Karl Malone was still a very productive guy. I think he was still putting up 23 and 11 or 23 and 10. I mean, he was still a solid guy all the way to his last year with the Lakers when he had that knee injury. So will he be more Karl Malone? Will he be the aberration? Or will he be more of what we tend to see? Now, of course, Karl Malone was a post player. Maybe not quite as much wear and tear on his body, even though he played a lot of games. So what you guys think, man? Do you think that LeBron will be healthy, man? He's going to still be an MVP caliber player. He's going to play almost 82 games. Do you think that this might be the year we start to see a decline in all around in LeBron James's game and play? Tell me what you guys think.